Hello and good morning everyone, I'm GCROCK and today is another vendor reset video. It is Tuesday, so we're going to go around all the vendors. I'm going to show you everything that is on sale, and we do have a very rare item this week. It's a DZ only chess piece. We'll get to it when we get to the DZ vendors. There's another few good items as well. We're going to cover them all. If you do enjoy the video, please do hit like and hit share to support it. Consider hitting subscribe if you're new around here for more Division 2 content. And once you are done with the video, come and check out our community. It is one of the biggest Division communities outside of the main one. We just got partnered recently. We're over 13,500 members strong now, so come and check us out. The link is at the top of the video description once you are done. But for now, we're going to get into it. We're going to start with the White House vendors. Starting with the main one, we have the named Emmeline's Guard submachine gun on sale this week. It comes with SMG damage, critical hit chance, headshot damage, and perfect preservation. We have a tactical vector SMG with SMG damage, critical hit chance, swap speed, and steady-handed. A PDR with assault rifle damage, health damage, reload speed, and ignited. An X45 with pistol damage, headshot damage, and preservation. There's a 511 backpack with armor, health, armor regen, and tech support. We have a Petrov chest piece with weapon damage, headshot damage, explosive resistance, and overwatch. And in the mods this week at this vendor is a 4.3% critical hit chance mod. We have a 6.4% duration mod for a drone. We have a 4.2% burn damage mod for a turret. And then we have a 5% blast radius mod for a sticky. And then moving to the clan vendor here, he is selling a Mozambique special. This has been up a few times over the last few weeks, so if you didn't get a chance to get it, now's your time. It's got pistol damage, damage to target out of cover, perfect breadbasket on it. We have an Aces and 8s holster that comes with weapon damage and repair skills. A True Patriot gloves with armor and weapon handling, a True Patriot backpack with armor and explosive resistance. We have an SR1 sniper on sale with marksman rifle damage, headshot damage, accuracy, and the talent naked. A military M870 with shotgun damage, damage to armor, headshot damage, and future perfect. A Petrov backpack with weapon damage, headshot damage, armor regen, and creeping death. Alps knee pads with skill tier, health, and weapon handling. A G36 with assault rifle damage, health damage, swap speed, and steady-handed. We have Badger gloves with armor, explosive resistance, and headshot damage. And an Empress International backpack with skill tier, headshot damage, weapon handling, and composure. Everything you don't want in an Empress International backpack. The mods this week on sale are a 10.4% critical hit damage mod, which will be great for new players or people with hardcore characters. We have a 6.6% cone size pulse mod. We have a 6.2% radius chem launcher mod. And then we have a 4.5% damage mod for seekers. And then moving over to the campus settlements, this week we have an Ekim's long stick on sale with marksman rifle damage, headshot damage, damage to armor, and perfect ranger. There's a SOCOM MK20 with marksman rifle damage, headshot damage, magazine size, and first blood. A classic RPK with LMG damage, damage to target out of cover, critical hit damage, and preservation. And a Roldy Holdings mask with weapon damage, armor regen, and critical hit chance. Quite a good Roldy mask there. You can roll headshot damage on that, but does need a lot of love on the optimization station. There's a Golden Gear holster with armor, explosive resistance, and status effects. And then the mods this week are 8.5% skill duration mod. We have a +1 ammo for a chem. We have a +4 repair charges for a hive. And then we have a 4.8% skill ace mod for a pulse. And then finally, we have a 6.1% duration mod for a shock trap. And then over at the theatre settlement this week, we have a Baker's Dozen on sale. It's got rifle damage, critical hit damage, stability, and it comes with perfect lucky shot. If you've not got a Baker's Dozen, come and get this now. It's not the greatest rolls in terms of like you do need to optimize them, but you can roll stability out for whatever you want, optimize the rifle damage, and you've got a godly Baker's Dozen there. So this is one of the top picks this week. The second item here, we've got a shotgun. It is the Tactical Super 90 with shotgun damage, damage to armor, critical hit damage, and steady-handed. An M16A2 rifle with rifle damage, critical hit damage, rate of fire, and sadist. We have some Grupo gloves. This is another top pick for this week. It comes with weapon damage, critical hit chance, and hazard protection. You can roll the hazard protection out for critical hit damage, optimize this piece, and they are some godly Grupo gloves for you. There's a Badger Tough knee pads there as well with armor, armor regen, and repair skills. And in the mods this week, we have an 8.5% disorient resistance mod. We have a 4.3% damage mod for Seekers. We have a 4.2% deflected damage mod for a shield. We have a 6% blind effect duration mod for a Firefly. And then a 5.5% health mod for a decoy. And now the DZ vendors, and starting with DZ West, on sale this week we have the Sokolov Firm Handshake gloves, weapon damage, status effects, and critical hit chance. Some very good gloves there, and another pick of the week. We have a tactical Super 90 with shotgun damage, damage to armor, damage to target out of cover, comes with a killer talent, a SIG 716 rifle with rifle damage, critical hit chance, and optimist. We have Eclipse Protocol gloves with skill tier and skill haste. Tip of the spear knees with weapon damage and explosive resistance, Murakami gloves with skill tier, status effects, and hazard protection, Petrov knees with weapon damage, skill damage, and explosive resistance. We then have the mods, which is an 11% protection from elites mod to start. We then have a 4.9% skill ace mod for a Seeker. We have 4.2% active regeneration mod for a shield. We have a 5.7% damage mod for a Firefly, and then a 5.5% duration mod for a decoy. And then moving over to DZ East, this week they have on sale a Commando with marksman rifle damage, headshot damage, accuracy, and perfectly naked. There's a tactical 308 with marksman rifle damage, headshot damage, critical hit chance, and close and personal, which is not what you want on a sniper at all. We have a military L86 with LMG damage, damage to target out of cover, and magazine size. An Aces and Eights mask there with weapon damage and status effects. We have a True Patriot holster with armor and armor regen. A Golan Gear mask with armor, skill haste, and health. A Sokolov Concern holster with weapon damage, critical hit chance, and status effects. And in the mods this week are a 16.2% repair skills mod. We have a 4.2% damage mod for a Chem. We have a 4.2% duration mod for a Hive, a 6.2% cone size mod for a Pulse, and then a 4.3% duration mod for a Trap. And then the DZ South vendor has my pick of the week is the Grupo DOOR-KICKER'S Knock chest piece. This was so rare for me to find. It was the very last named item that I got when I did my all named item video. So probably why it's one of my pick of the weeks. It is rare. It's a DZ only item. This one comes with good rolls as well though, which makes this very, very good. You've got weapon damage, critical hit damage already rolled. You can roll critical hit chance over the explosive resistance, and it comes with perfect spark. So it does need some love on the optimization station too, but if you want to make a perfect spark build, then you want to grind for this chest piece this week for sure. We then have an MP5A2 SMG that comes with SMG damage, critical hit chance, swap speed, and preservation. An F2000 with assault rifle damage, health damage, magazine size, and preservation. We've got a D50 with pistol damage, critical hit chance, and finisher. If you still need your Kendra's Liberties, then come and buy one of these. There's a Hunter's Fury backpack with weapon damage, skill damage. Then there's a Tip of the Spear chest piece with weapon damage and weapon handling. An Alp Summit backpack with skill tier, explosive resistance, armor regen, and leadership. There's a Yol chest piece with armor, headshot damage, health, and braced. And in the mods this week are a 4.4% critical hit chance mod. You have an 8% scan range mod for a drone. We have a 7.9% health mod for a turret, and a 6.3% damage mod for a sticky. And then moving over to New York and starting with Marco. This week Marco has an MP5A2 SMG with SMG damage, critical hit chance, critical hit damage, and sadist on it. A military RPK with LMG damage, damage to target out of cover, headshot damage, and breadbasket. We have an M1A CQB with rifle damage, critical hit damage, magazine size, and in sync. Unfortunately, it's a great item this, but with the magazine size roll and the in sync roll, doesn't make my pick of the week, because I believe that you want like damage to target out of cover or damage to armor, and I'd go for a different talent there as well. But if you do want in sync, this could be godly for you. There's a P4 Storm with pistol damage, damage to armor, and ignited on it. A Providence Defense backpack with weapon damage, critical hit damage, skill damage, and calculated. We have Alp Summit gloves with skill tier, armor regen, and headshot damage. Sokolov mask with weapon damage, status effects, and weapon handling. And in the mods this week, we have an 8.4% skill duration mod. We have an 8.5% disorient resistance mod. There's a +2 extra bombs for drones. There's a 5.7% skill ace mod for a Firefly, and there's a 4% burn duration mod for a Sticky. And then to finish off this week's video at Roy Benitez, he is selling an enhanced PP19 with SMG damage, critical hit chance, headshot damage, and vindictive. There's an M249B LMG with LMG damage, damage to target out of cover, accuracy, and close and personal. A military M870 with shotgun damage, damage to armor, magazine size, and sadist. An X45 with pistol damage, critical hit chance, and spike. We have an Overlord chest piece with weapon damage, weapon handling, critical hit chance, and empathic resolve. An Empress International gloves with skill tier, repair skills, and hazard protection. An Empress International holster with skill tier, critical hit damage, and repair skills. And then the mods are a 10.1% skill ace mod. We have a 4.7% critical hit chance mod. Then there's a 4.1 burn damage mod for a turret, a 6.3% cone size mod for a pulse, and then a 6.4% damage mod for a sticky. And that is it for this week's vendor reset video. Just to go over my top picks again, we do have a Baker's Dozen and Grupo gloves at the Theatre Settlement. These are very good items. They do need some love on the optimization station, but you'll be able to get all the rolls that you want on them. There is also a Firm Handshake at the DZ West vendor, a very good item with critical chance already rolled on. You get status effects on them. You can max out your weapon damage. Just a very good piece there if you want that for a status effect build. And then finally, there's the DOOR-KICKER'S chest piece, which I think is one of the rarest chest pieces in the game. It's a DZ only item. It is on sale this week at DZ South. It comes with perfect spark. But that is it for this week. It's not the best week in any imagination, but there are some items that I'm sure that people are going to want. But that is now the end of the video. Don't forget to like and share to support it. Also click subscribe if you're new to the channel to check out more Division 2 content from me in the future. I'm going to be streaming some raids later tonight, so come and check that out from 8 PM UK. We'll be pulling in from stream on PlayStation tonight. And now we are done with the video. Don't forget to also check out that link at the top of the video description. That'll take you to our fantastic community. Come and check us out. Come and see what you think. But until the next video, thank you all so much for watching this one. We're going to be back tomorrow with the Cassie Mendoza reset. So until then, stay safe and peace out.